Hi everybody, I'm Carl and this is
Mark.
And we are the ceramics teachers at DVC. So we're going to give you a quick studio tour just so you know how to get here and drop stuff off. Here is the parking lot, the main entrance to the studio off the main entrance to the college off of Golf Club Road, right? And then over there, you see that little building, and I don't know if you can see it, it says art on the wall there. It's a little quad to the art building. So we're going to follow Mark into the studio. Mark, take us to the studio.
We're going this way.
All right.
So you'll probably throughout the semester, be seeing videos on how to and on doing all your assignments, but there'll be times when you have the opportunity to come and drop stuff off. So we can fire it for you and glaze it for you. Hopefully there'll also be opportunities where you can get your work completed.
Okay, so we've just walked into the art quad, everybody. So this is kind of a little main area in between all the art classrooms. And then if you take a right here next to the elevator, that's the elevator right there, walk up these stairs. This will be where the ceramic studio is. It is room A206. Okay. Cheesy Mark. Okay, here we are in the studio. And here is the ceramic studio at DVC.
So we just want to show you around a little bit so you know you'll be seeing this room a lot as we do demos and things like that throughout the semester. We want to show you how your things are going to be fired. So let's just show you around. A bunch of work tables. During a regular semester, of course, everybody gets lockers, not you. Your locker is your house. And there's a bunch of plotters wheels here, and later on we'll be doing some things where we'll be showing you that and that possibility in the future, and even maybe making some things for you this semester. Throughout the studio is a bunch of tools and slips that will be used to decorate your pieces. Places where you can wedge clay, places where one can work, places where you can reclaim clay or reconstitute clay. If we come over here, this whole area here is the Glaze Kitchen, and it represents all the materials, if you look over there, that make up various kinds of glazes and slips, but also tucked back in here are vats of all those things that also make up clay. So what makes clay and what makes glaze are the same materials, just in different kind of
proportions,
different kind of recipes to make them. But your pieces will be dipped and dunked in some of these glazes, which you see examples back there, or they'll be done in other colors. Do you have something to add there, Karl?
Let's take a look. The glaze board. You guys are going to do some stuff with Chinos and Celadons and Temaku.
Right. And that'll be the first thing that your pieces will be dipped in.
Well, Mark,
Either a Temaku, Celadon, or Chino.
what kind of an oven are you going to put them in? How are you going to bake them?
Well, in ceramics, we don't call it necessarily an oven. We call the things that we bake clay in, or heat clay in, a kiln.
Let's see.
All right. So we'll come over here, and there's two kinds of kilns that we use. Ones are electric, and these are electric kilns, which we're looking at. And basically, it's like a great big toaster, and it heats with electricity, and it's radiant heat that heats the whole interior up to about 1900 degrees. Yeah. So then in back here, here's some other colors that we probably will be using also throughout the semester. These are what you saw over there are called high fire colors, and they have a certain look to them. There's much more profundity of depth to them, and these are low fire colors, and they look a little bit more like something you'd see a painter using.
Generally brighter colors.
Generally brighter. Yep. All right. So back in here is the larger kiln room with all types of gas kilns. There's also one electric, and these are mostly not using electricity, but mostly using gas. And we also fire some of your stuff back here.
Open up that kiln for us, number 4 there. So it's just a big insulated brick box, and then it has some little, that's all right, you don't put me on there. It's got some little holes here in the side where the gas comes in. And if you can imagine all of the heat it would take to heat your apartment for a month in the wintertime, and you condense it into that little tiny space there in about 12 hours, it gets up to 2,400 degrees. Pretty hot. So that melts the glaze and vitrifies the clay and makes things really durable.
And that's what we're going to do with your work. All right. And outside here is another workspace. You guys have picked up some clay, and with your 2 bags of clay, you have probably enough for the semester. But if something happens and you do need more clay, we're going to try to figure out a way to get it for you. We actually make some of our own clay here. That's a clay mixer. That is a slab roller. You'll learn about that later. And there's another kiln outside here, and this is a lot of the work that is in process, waiting to, it's been discarded and it's waiting to be glazed. So that's kind of a roundabout of the...
Yeah, quick studio tour.
Anything else you can think of, Karl?
No, but we'll try to keep all these videos really short, and we'll do a lot of small videos instead of big long ones.
Okay. So anyways, you'll get to know this place by dropping and dashing. We're going to, of course, be very careful with the COVID deal, and we'll always wear masks when we come, and probably you're just going to come and drop something off. Maybe from a distance we'll be able to say hello and
yeah, and we'll schedule people in 15-minute increments or something so that there's never more than a couple people in here in the studio at a time. Oh, here's some interesting stuff from a previous Art 151 class. All right, signing out.
All right, we'll see you in the next video.
Bye. GoPro, stop recording.